What's up, Juventus? Welcome back to the AJC, your channel dedicated to Juventus. It's here. Champions League returns. Juve in a must-win matchup against Sporting. It is a big one, and we have some interesting decisions in the starting 11 to go over from the new gaffer, Luciano Spalletti, all right? And I welcome you all in here. Remind you all, get the likes up while you're here. If you're new to the channel, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button, all right? For many reasons. Number one, this is your one-stop shop for everything Juventus, and we've got our next kit giveaway. It is the brand new home kit with 10 Kenan Yildiz on the back, all right? And all you got to do is get subscribed to be entered for that one, all right? For all our members, welcome and thank you for all your continued support. For those that are in legend status of memberships, which you need to be on a desktop to sign up for, they are in a kit giveaway as well. That one's for the classic 2012 all black kit from Nike with Andrea Pirlo on the back. All right, but welcome everybody for this particular watch along. And I see you all in here. Great to see you. Skippy, DR1S, Amim, Wing of Winter, Mark 1, Binu, Mitch, Ibelito, Suari. Let's go, everybody. All right, it is a big one. Ciao, Berto, loving the streams lately. Appreciate it, my friend. But I do have something. Great to see you, Mitch, Chef, man, Chevy Silverado. Throwing your predictions in. Anton, Tony Roast Beef. Great to see you all. But I do have something I got to touch on, all right? Because we had a very heated discussion to kick off the live show in the pregame, the build-up, all right? And it was heated. It was heated. It was talking about the possibility of wanting to say goodbye to a player in January. A player was Jonathan David. Now, I got to say this. I myself love being challenged on takes, opinions, everything. I love it, okay? But you know, and when I pull comments up from you guys and maybe I disagree and I go at them, it's never meant with an intent to disrespect. It's just keeping the discussion going. But that level of respect has to be kept from us as panel members and even when we are in the chat. So there was something that got a little bit heated. It went a little ugly out there in the chat, and I am going to just say on behalf of the AJC, that is not what we're about. Everyone's opinion is to be respected, and I apologize on behalf of that team member. That is not how we like to operate, all right? So again, sorry that happened. And just a reminder, everybody, challenging opinions is welcomed at all times, but we have to keep the respect level always, all right? Always keep the respect level. And that doesn't just go from everybody out there to us as a panel, from us as a team and panel to all of you, all right? So we need to all remember, we're on the same side. Today is a big one. It's Champions League, all right? So let's put that aside. Hey, families, even loved ones will always argue and get into it. That's natural, all right? And we are like a family. We're a Bianconeri family, all right? And today, a big one for Juventus, a must win. Let's get to your starting lineups, everybody, okay? Let's get into it. Here you go. You've got for Sporting, Silva in goal, Vaginedes out at right, Diomande, Inacio, those are your two center backs, Araujo out at left back. In the middle of the pitch, Yeoman, Simoas. And then, as your three behind the striker, Guenda, Trincao, and Gonçalves. And then Ioannidis is up top, okay? So there we go. And now, for Juventus, this is the starting 11 that Spalletti has called upon, all right? So we do get some changes from what was projected earlier. So Di Gregorio is in goal. Your back three, Kalulu, Gatti, and Cope Miners. Now, you have obviously Rugani that did not get the call. In the end, it was a decision for Spalletti, who he was going to put there at the heart of the back three. He decided to continue with Gatti. Lloyd Kelly did not make the squad list. He ain't there. So you got Cope Miners at left center back again. Now, we go across the middle of the pitch. McKennie, Locatelli, Thuram, Cambiaso, and Conceição gets the call in there. Now, everybody's wondering, is this going to be a 3-5-2, as you see Yildiz and Vlahovic up top, or is it going to be a 3-4-2-1, and you're going to see Chico Conceição operate on, McKennie operate on the outside right, and Cambiaso on the outside left, or vice versa? Or is Conceição going to take up one of the outside positions and we're going to have Yildiz behind Vlahovic, or maybe just pairing Vlahovic? We have to wait to see how this one is going to play out on the pitch, but that is the starting 11 that Luciano Spalletti has called for this massive Champions League game, okay? So let's get into some thoughts here and everything. I already see there's a Storm the Barn there. Let's tackle it right out of the bat. This comes from Sikoko. Very offensive lineup. 0 actual CBs because we all know Gatti is a striker. I expect a lot of in-game rotation and changes. I mean, yeah, when you're looking at that lineup, the fact that you do have Chico Conceição out there from the start, Yildiz is there. The fact that you've gone with 3 midfielders, but Cambiaso, is he going to play on the right or the left? This is a big one for me. I'm okay with McKennie playing on one of the opposite sides. And again, Kostic is interesting that he is held out because I said, for me to gain confidence in this guy and going to him in crucial matches and trust him down the stretch, how he played today in this game would have said a lot. But now, of course, we see he did not make the lineup. But I do actually like this lineup. I don't have many issues. For me, I'm looking at it being a 3-4-2-1. McKennie going to take up one of those outside roles. I expect Conceição and Yildiz to cook with Vlahovic there. So let's see. It's going to be very similar to a lot of what we've seen this season in the 3-4-2-1. But, yeah, you know, I still think we need to be battling for something that's going to be 2 striker setups. And again, it's still way too early. It's way too early for Spalletti to really implement any changes and whatnot. For right now, you just got to get the job done. Don't rattle too many cages. Keep it somewhat comfortable for them. After the international break, after the Derby della Mole against Torino, that's when I expect to see Spalletti start to really put his stamp on this team. For now, the setup's going to remain very similar, but what I do expect to see is more of Spalletti's ideas, planning towards the opponent, and just in terms of creation. Already, we saw a lot more vertical play just in the match against Cremonese. I expect that to continue. So let's see. Your thoughts so far on Spalletti as new head coach for us? So far, hey, so good. He won the first game. Today, we'll learn a lot more about Spalletti as well. But it's very, very early to make any decisions on this guy, you know. It's just way too soon. So, again, I liked what happened with Cremonese. I thought he was going to continue with some of the ideas. Let's wait and see how this one plays out. Because for me, if he does switch sides with Cambiaso, I would not like that. Now all of a sudden you're starting to do things that bother me. When we see things that are going in the right direction, you start to get players that are building a little bit of momentum, picking up a little bit of steam. Don't go against it. So let's see. But so far, so good. What do I expect? Forza Juve, Eric, do I expect them to win? Let's have a little fun. And everybody, screenshot your prediction here. We did this in the Matchday Live. You weren't all able to be there, but now you're here for the watch along, so we're having a lot of fun. Okay? This is what we're going to do. We've got the prediction final. I'm going 3-1. I said 3-0 on the live show this morning, but I didn't want to because I had to appease Omar because he chose first and he went 3-1. I believe Juve wins this game 3-1 today, okay? I don't have any confidence in calling a clean sheet. I'm looking at Gatti, Kalulu, Co-Miners. They're going to be tested a lot more today than they were against Cremonese. I think we'll concede. But the challenge for all of you, who scores the first goal? How does he score it? And what minute? I went Vlahovic, 19th minute, left-footed shot from the right side of the box to the back post. Screenshot your answer to that one. If you nail the first goal scorer, what minute and how he scores, header, volley, PK, you will win a prize on tomorrow's show. All right, so good luck, everybody. Now, let's take a look at some of these predictions here. 2-1 for us. 3-0 Juve. 2-0 Vincenzo. 3-2 for Juve. 3-1 for Juve. 2-0. 3-0. 3-0. 3-0 Wing of Winter. All right. A lot of positivity here. There we go. Do you believe that Cope will do a super game? I hope so. He is going to be tested a lot more than he was against Cremonese. So let's see. Let's see. I hope so, though. We'll find out if we can actually go with that moving forward comfortably today, because Sporting will test us. Sporting's in great form, 5 wins on the trot in all competitions, playing some really good football. This is going to be a quick, strong test for Spalletti. We've got a 4-1 coming in from Cugino Eddie, 2-1 from DR1S Juve. Tony Roast Beef is going 3-0. First goal is 25th minute with Thuram poking in a loose ball on a corner. All right, Thuram, loose ball, 25th minute. And Thuram himself gritting his teeth in this one, as you see him in the starting lineup. And he was a doubt for this one, battling a calf injury. And again, if that, it's always risky playing these guys, trying to go through that. But this is a big, big matchup. And I think you could tell with the lineup. So let's see. Let's see how it goes, everybody. The feed is there at the stadium. It's going to be rocking, and I called it, and I told you these fans are going to keep these players in check. I totally believe that they're going to be keeping these guys in check. If their effort level isn't where it needs to be, these fans won't waste any time being vocal about picking it up. The narrative has changed around Juve. It's all on the players. They have nowhere to hide for the rest of this season. All right, so now, yeah, their metal's going to be tested, and we'll see exactly what they're made of. And agendas will be laid to rest this season. Let's see, everybody. I'm excited for this one, though, and I will put up your starting 11 just so as people join in, they could see who's getting the call. Di Gregorio, Kalulu, Gatti, Cope Miners, McKenny, Locatelli, Thuram, Cambiasso, Conceição, Yildiz, and Vlahovic. For me, it's being shown as a 3-4-2-1. Now I pull up the graphics, and it looks like Cambiasso will continue on the right side of the pitch. McKenny is going to play as your left outside. Yildiz, Conceição playing behind Dusan Vlahovic, Locatelli, Thuram, your pivots. Now, one of the things that we get away from, and I said, when you mess around with your 3-4-2-1, you lose that second striker. You lose that second striker. I like what we're doing with 2 strikers. I like what we're doing with 3 midfielders. But something's got to give. I feel like you got to pick your poison, whether you go 3-4-2-1 or wanted to shift to a 4-3-1-2. But I do believe that Spalletti made the right decision in not changing drastically, keeping the 3 at the back for now until at least you hit that international break. Then we should really be building towards switching out of it, in my personal opinion. Reminder, everybody, while you're here, hit the like button, all right? And of course, subscribe to the channel. We've got the teams ready to come out of the tunnel. Let's go, everybody. Mark's coming in here saying, Berto, today I feel lucky. We will win. Beautiful, beautiful, positive vibes. Let's go. Maestro saying, will Spalletti's zipper make another appearance? Oh my God, man. Serie A cameraman did him dirty. Walking out of the Spogliatella with his pisciarello almost hanging out there, still zipping up, belt undone. It's like, oh, to the same token of those guys, Spalletti, like, man, just zip up your pants to your belt before you walk out of there. You know there's cameras everywhere. Madonna. All right. Look at these beautiful, beautiful stadium here, Allianz, for a Champions League night. The anthem ringing through. Look at our opponents here. Ullman, their captain, obviously linked to a lot of rumors with Juventus, but today that rumor died. Fabrizio Romano saying he's not a priority for Juventus, at least not in January. Let's go, everybody. I'm hyped up. We're going to have a big one. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. In the words of Skanga, it's go time. Let's get a comfortable win, Sikok. Hey, my friend, I tell you what. I don't care if it's a grind as long as it's a win. Just get that win, baby. Just win. And I have to say a big thank you to Christian Nucitelli, who becomes a part of the AJC Army, becoming a member. Thank you so much for the support. Means a lot, and we're happy to have you in the Army. Big game here. Big game. We need these 3 points. Need them. Let's go, lads. Ullman and Locatelli with the exchange of the banners. Daniel Siebert, the German, will officiate this matchup. Give you some of the details on old Daniel Siebert. Obviously, Bundesliga coach, 192 appearances in Bundesliga, 4 yellows per game average, 23 red cards, 40 PKs in those 192 matches there. In Champions League, he has officiated 26 matches, 5.3 yellows per game, 11 reds, and 11 PKs in 26 Champions League matches. All right, so there you go with Daniel Siebert. And I'm just scanning to see if any of those matches, he was the official for Juve's 2-1 victory over PSV. That's the last time we saw Daniel Siebert. All right. Uomini forti, destini forti. Mr. Spalletti, who doesn't like slogans, yet is filled with 1,000 of them. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I'm getting the ticker ready. We're almost set for kickoff, everybody. Fino alla fine. Forza Juventus. My feed has absolutely 0 commentators, and that's the way I like it, baby. That's why you got me. Set for kickoff. We're underway, everybody. Quick start. Taking the short kick. Running up onto it. Cope Miners now dropping it back. Over to Kalulu, over to the outside. McKennie's actually on the right side here. Gatti to Cope Miners on the left. I had a feeling he was going to maybe make that switch. Cambiaso's going to play on the left side. Oh, Thuram getting forward. We talked a lot about Thuram. He needs to have an impactful game. Cambiaso on the left. So Spalletti opts for that and takes him away from the right. I told you guys I don't like that. I don't like messing with things when they're going good. Commentators have woken up, so they are there. But it doesn't matter. Because you got me. Sporting going to let this thing run. That was Quenda. Letting that roll through. We take a look at the new gaffer, Luciano Spalletti. Taking the big the cloak off there. Looking like the Count on the sideline there. I tell him Halloween was several days ago. It's over, my friend. Minute 20 in here. Juve on possession. Throwing all the way back for Di Gregorio. As Gatti to his left plays it to him. Cope Miners right next to him. Now he's giving it. Closed down by Sporting quickly. And they win this. Ullman, little touch to Quenda. Back to Ullman. Trying to work it out here in tight. Being closed down. Kefren, Thuram, Cambiaso all there. Yildiz in there as well. Little poke down the side. Can Yildiz get there? No. Just a little too far ahead. Vaginitis. That is Hell of a last name there for their right back. Sounds like a UTI for a female or something. Vaginitis. Cambiasso comes in. No nonsense clearance all the way back. Human. They go back again. Ignazio and Diomande with some exchange here. Pressure mounting from Juve, but Sporting able to relieve that. Vaginitis plays it forward, but that's cleaned up by Juve. Cope Miners going back for Di Gregorio. Quickly has it out for Cambiasso. Little touch trying to find Thuram. That's cut off by Ullman. Ullman now. Back for Vaginitis. Trincao. To Diomande, who's at the back. Nacio there. Oh, that's a hell of a through ball there, but too much heat on it. As Araujo made the run around Kalulu. Sporting sending bodies for, I told you they are not going to just sit back and clamp down by any means. They will send bodies forward. They like to control. They like to play very direct. They're going to fight for that ball. They want a good share of possession. The midfield battle is going to be very important here for Juventus. Here's Ullman chested down. Diomande over to Vaginitis. Yildiz steps into him there. Vaginitis being very similar to what his last name's close to. Get up, bud. You're okay. You're okay. Barely anything there. Play to the back here. It's with the keeper. So Silva's on it. To Ignacio. Trying to play forward. Little touch back. Thuram's going to pounce on this one. Now we get it over to Conceição. Locatelli wants it here. Collects. So back out. It's Conceição. Plays it back for Kalulu. Juve's very congested there on the side. Guys, you got to take your shit. You're just bringing all the defenders to one another here. Got to open up the space for yourself. Look at how congested we are on this side. Boys, spread it out. Spread it out. Gatti over to Cope Miners. And he's carrying him forward. He makes that run. Thuram couldn't get in a situation where he could pull the trigger on that one. And then he sends one long the other way. That's cut off. And now we got a bunch of 50-50s in play here. Sporting playing it there. Cope Miners challenges and allows Gatti to step forward and clean up. Cambiasso now back for Gatti. He's going to go back to Di Gregorio so we can regroup. Cope Miners now finds himself on the right side of the pitch. Gatti will stay on the left. It's taken the shape of a back four when we're on the ball, with Cambiasso and Kalulu both going wide. Inside for Yildiz. Yildiz pops this one over the top. There's Cambiasso on an overlap run. Cutting in from the left side. Diomande closes it down. Plays it to the top of the area. McKennie does well. Wins that one, but the touch a little too heavy. In the end, goes through Vaginitis. Trying to get the throw in favor of Juve, but it's going to be Sporting's ball. Great play there. Good over-the-top ball from Yildiz. Great run from Cambiasso. However, couldn't latch on to somebody at the top of the area. Vag is down. That's classic. Classic. Maestro, my man. Vag is down. Come on, everybody. Get those likes up. Told you, we need maximum likes if you want goals from Juve. Let's go. Good vibes only today. Good vibes only. Gatti putting a bow into the face there. Come on, man. Settle down there. Settle down. It's on Ioannidis to share a high five here and then get back to it. Vag back to Diomande. It's with Silva here. In goal. Plays it back to Diomande. Pressure coming from Vlahovic. Yildiz watching. Vaginitis. And there, a little shove from Cambiasso in there. Thuram being pressed by Ullman, but he still manages to come away with it. But Ullman, in the end, picks it up. And now Sporting finds a little bit of a lane running through the middle of the pitch. And then dishes it off, and they're going to slow things down. Hjulman now slows it up. Sporting making a move here. Going to switch it out to the right side. Quenda sends a cross in, and Gatti attacks that one. Clears it out immediately. Diomande slows it down for Sporting. Ignacio to Diomande. Sporting keeping it around the perimeter. Juve in their shell. Just working side to side. Colt Miners stepping in wonderfully on Trincao, but a sketchy pass back to Cambiaso. In the end, he has it off Trincao. Good pressure from Sporting. And Juve making things interesting there. Throw in from Cambiaso into Thuram. Played back to Colt Miners, guys. We're pinned back there. And Sporting recovers. Hjulman now for Ignacio. Into Gonçalves. To Araujo. Tries to get it by McKennie. Nothing doing. Chested down by Conceição. McKennie with the overlap. Oh, great ball through by Conceição over to Vlahovic. Oh, he hits it on the one time, but doesn't get a lot of heat on it. And it's right at Silva. That is good from Juve. Juve wants to get in behind them and attack. We've seen this now. Those outsides are bombing. Cambiaso already a couple times. Colt Miners made a bombing run from the back after winning it that Thuram couldn't hit him, and now McKennie. So Spalletti has according to this, put out a plan to get vertical and do so quickly. Let's see. Big Mac showing up with his lunch, punching the clock and working his ass off. Pino, that's money. That is money, man. Love it. 9 minutes, 38 seconds in. 0-0. Hjulman's on the ball here. Go to Diomande. Simoes and Hjulman with a couple exchanges here. Gonçalves cleaned up by Kalulu, but he's going to get a foul coming in pretty aggressive from the back there. Hjulman's on it right now. But Locatelli's having words with the ref. Not a whole bunch in there. Ten minutes, 24 seconds. We get the restart. Hjulman has it back. Ignacio. Vaginitis. Trincao being watched by Cambiaso. Into Hjulman. Up forward. Quick passing now. Vaginitis up to Quenda. Cuts inside. Another quick one for Gonçalves. That one stopped by Gatti. Up ahead for Conceição. Quickly out to McKennie. And the press is on from Sporting all over us. That ball on the ground, missing Conceição, and he just can't catch it. Hjulman cleans it up. Possession, back with Sporting. Here's Hjulman on it after collecting it from Ignacio. Simoes over to Diomande to Vaginitis. Diomande, Sporting has it at the back. Played forward. Dropping it back. Simoes to Quenda. Into Gonçalves. Now trying to send it for Unitas. Little back heel for Trincao. Now to the outside. McKennie closes down, and that's off the post and in. Oh my goodness, man. That was good ball movement from Sporting, man. Good ball movement from Sporting. There's nothing you could say there. Nothing you could say there. Little slow to react and slow to pick up the checks, and Sporting just tic-tac-toed their way all the way up the pitch. Trincao there. McKennie, little late closing down there to the outside. That's a sharp, sharp angle that he's taking that rip in. That's Araujo. And man, that's so far out of the reach of Di Gregorio. Oh my goodness. Brutal start here, boys. Brutal start. Oh, brutal start. Brutal start. Not a whole hell of a lot you could say there, man. They moved that ball quickly. That's a really well-worked goal by them. In the end, there's not a whole lot we gave them. That's a shot from the outside at that angle. You could say McKennie's got to close down that sooner. I mean, whew. That's really well worked by Sporting. Go Miners carrying forward here. Cambiaso on the left here. Thuram doing everything he can to try and keep the ball here. Guys, there's no room. You guys got to anticipate this. They work their asses off in the middle of the pitch. We said the midfield was going to be critical playing Sporting. The midfield's going to be crucial. You're not going to have space. And we are congesting ourselves, which is just making it easier for Sporting to defend us. You have to spread the ball out. You got to let the ball do the work. Simoes now. Over to Araujo, the goal scorer for Sporting. Inside for Gonçalves. Now playing it forward, trying to find Cuenda. It's cut off by Yildiz, but stopped by Trincao. And now sending to Vaginitis. Here's back inside Trincao. Oh, and that's off the bar and out after a deflection. My God, you guys. Hey, calmate. Calmate. You got to lock it in, boys. Not picking up the extra man. It's a little bit scattered. Come on, you guys. Headed back to Thuram. Up ahead for Locatelli. And there's a foul there. But guys, you're pissing around the ball where they're all there congested. Fucking have that back to Di Gregorio and work around the other side. You're all standing there. Throw it into a guy surrounded by players. Can't you read their pressure? Let the ball do the work. Move it around. Jesus. Gotta let the ball do the work, lads. Kalulu's on it here, carrying up the right side. Now over to McKennie. And he's surrounded. Guys, we're swarmed. Get up there and help. Support these guys. Where's the bodies? Kalulu now on it. To Conceição. Right back to Kalulu. To Locatelli. Over to Gatti. Now back to Di Gregorio. Miners there to the left. He goes up for Thuram, who was being watched by Ullman. Now plays it to Gatti. Gatti's got a little bit of space to carry here. Up ahead for Vlahovic. Slicing that one. It still finds his way to Conceição. He's working against Araujo. Cuts inside. Gonçalves is there, but now he plays it to Locatelli. Locatelli on it now. Over to Kalulu. It's just too stagnant, boys. You're standing there. Standing there. Inside to Vlahovic. Holds it up for McKennie. To Conceição, working against Araujo, cuts inside. This is a cross in. Oh, too high. Oh, Thuram makes a mistake on the volley. Loca now trying to volley. Guys, settle down. Control that ball. Go back at him. Let's go. Kalulu now. McKennie. Over to Conceição. Over to Thuram. Played back up top, trying to find him there. Locatelli steps in there. Play still on, boys. Keep going. Keep playing. Kalulu now driving this one. Oh, what a save on Vlahovic. That was a bullet header. That is a crazy save from Silva. Madonna mia. Madonna mia, che parata. Come on, boys. Push. There you go. That was a ridiculous save there by Silva, man. Holy smokes. Crazy reaction there. Chico doing battle here. He's down on his own. Into Vlahovic. Vlahovic shot at another save. Madonna mia. What a save again. Vlahovic is in the mood though. Let's go. That's what it's got to be. You got to line of sight on goal. Start ripping the ball. Come on, you guys. Come on, you guys. My goodness, man. What a reactionary save by Silva there. That was a bullet, man. That's crazy. That is a crazy save. Unfortunate not to be level here right now, 1-1, but much better reaction here from the lads. Sporting showed us what they can do. Here we go, cross in! And that's headed out by Diomande. Gatti has pressure on it there. He wins that header. Gonçalves there, battling with him. He still comes away with it. Tries to cross it. Falls to Thuram. Laid off for McKinney, and the shot's blocked. And now Cope Minders comes back to collect. We go all the way back to Di Gregorio. Much, much better from Juve after conceding. That's a ridiculous save by Silva, man. Two really good stuff. The first one was insane. The second one was also good, but the first was crazy. Locatelli now quickly having it up for Yildiz. Pressure on his back there. Doing everything he can to hold it. Does draw the foul. Juve can move up. Sporting showed what they can do, and that's be devastating on counterattacks. We need to build up and go at him. Here's Cambiasso on the left. We need to hold them back with pressure. Trying to find Vlahovic again. He flicks it on from back to goal, but right in the hands of Silva. Oh my goodness. Thuram on it now. Over to Locatelli. Thuram, why is that the play? Why is that the play, Thuram? Wake up, man. Oh, Gatti barely to the... You guys. Settle it in. There's Locatelli winning this header back. Araujo being chased down by Conceição. Plays it to Ignacio. Into Ullman. Over to Araujo. Now, press them, lads. Press them. Let's go. Put them under. Win that ball back and then swarm. Gatti heads it, but right to Ullman. Pressure in from Yildiz. He can't get there. Watch out. This is not what you want to do. Vaginitis. Over to Cuenda. Being watched by Cambiasso. And now we're in our shell. We could slow things down a bit. Space is where Sporting's crazy. When they do find that breakthrough, that's when they're dangerous. Diomande. Now over to Vaginitis. Up ahead. This one's off Yildiz. It's going to be a throw-in for Sporting. 1-0, 20 minutes in, everybody. Right now, as it stands, Juve's at 49% possession. We've had 6 total attempts to their 2. Goalkeeper saves. Sporting already with 4 stops. One of them being absolutely insane off a Vlahovic header. What's up, Joaquin? We're down 1-0. And after the goal, Juve started to wake up. Vlahovic absolutely stonewalled on a header. Locatelli on it here. Little poke over to McKennie. McKennie back to Locatelli. Played forward for Kalulu. Now to the outside for Conceição. Conceição moving in. Now drops it for Locatelli. Back to Conceição. Inside for Kalulu. Kalulu now trying to have that cross in, and it's deflected off Ullman and softly into the air next to Silva, and he comes out and collects it. Right now, he's the reason it isn't level at 1 with a massive save on Dusan Vlahovic. Ullman to Trincao. They just have a little exchange. Now Ignacio on it. Up ahead, Gonçalves into Simoes. Kalulu gets a piece of that one. Not enough. Trincao now plays it up for Ioannidis. Makes the run forward. Ioannidis cuts inside, then drops it off to Araujo. The goal scorer for Sporting. Ullman on it now. Nazio to Ullman. Moves it to the side for Diomande. Up for Quenda. Diomande. Over to Ignazio. Little exchange there with Ullman. Another one. Now out to Diomande. Now up ahead for Vlahovic. Inside to Gonçalves. Played forward for Vlahovic. Barely any contact there. What? And a yellow? Kefren Turam gets the yellow there. Did he make contact there? Oh my God. Oh my goodness, man. It's going to be a set piece. They're going to have it in the mixer and try to get ahead on this one. It's in a good spot. But not a positive start to this game for Kefren Turam. It's got to be said. I mean, and I know he's dealing with the cap thing. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt, but you really gotta have eyes on this guy. And he's already on a yellow. We're 23 minutes into this matchup, and the middle will be contested. And that one doesn't even get by the wall. The huge wall of Chico Conceição. And Gonçalves couldn't have it by him. Thrown in. This one's off called Miners. Going to go out of bounds. Guys, reminder, get the likes up. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Got to bring the vibes back up to equalize here. Turam cuts this one out, then has it out. It's going to be a throw in. Into Quenda, all the way up to the top. Vlahovic applying pressure to Diomande. He has it over to Ignazio. Chico's going to apply a little bit of pressure there, trying to go with a through ball. But this one, way too far of the run from Araujo. Di Gregorio collects easily. Drops it for Gatti. Like, I don't understand this fucking football. You're carrying it in for no reason. They're not coming to you. Just hang back, let your teammates move, and pass the ball where it needs to go. Fucking hell, Gatti. Over to Yildiz. Yildiz moving down the sideline. Into Cambiaso. That's a foul there on Ullman. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Ullman should have got a yellow on that play. And instead, Cambiaso, for asking for it, is going to get the yellow. Come on, man. Come on. Where do they find these fucking papagadi? Where do they find these fucking guys? Get out of here. My goodness, man. My goodness. What an idiot. What a fucking goof. Unbelievable, these guys. It's always about them. I hate the refs that make it about them. I fucking hate them. Ullman's on the ball here for Sporting. Locatelli strips it from him, but nobody getting to that ball at the end there. Chico with a foul here late on Araujo. Going to be a free kick for Sporting. 27 minutes, 4 seconds, 1-0 Sporting right now. Just ridiculous from that ref, man. Ridiculous. Here we go. Trincao on it for Sporting. To Vagianitis. Coal Miners closing him down. Now trying to close down Quenda, forcing him backwards. Trincao on it now. We'll go back to Diomande. Into Ullman. Back to Diomande. This is why I'm just not fond of not having 3 midfielders in for Juve. There's nothing there. He goes down on his own. This is why I don't like 3 midfielders, man. It's too easy to get carved up and us lose that extra man. Like, you got to have 3 mids for sure. It doesn't make any sense to me to not have 3 guys in the middle of the pitch at all times for this Juve team. Coat Miners launching this one, Route 1. Holy smokes, all over Diomande, the shirt. And he elbowed him. Give me a break, man. Holy. Over the top there. Like, come on, are you serious? Look at what you just gave a yellow for. This, like, it's over the foul there, and then that. Just the way he goes up with the bow there. Come on, man. This ref is a goof. This is just a shit show. Bring me one of the guys from Serie A, for God's sakes. Crazy, man. Crazy. Simoes back to Araujo. Back at the feet of Inacio. Can't believe it, man. Can't believe it. Shocking stuff. Shocking stuff. Trincao on it now for Sporting. Boys, okay, enough with worrying about him now, though. Like, when the play's on, play the game. Let's go. Come on. Don't worry about it. The guy's an idiot. He's an asshole. He made that clear. Let's take care of business. Come on. Play on. Little touch inside. Kalulu eats it up. Over to Thuram. Thuram now over to Cambiaso. It's too slow. There's no width. We can never take advantage of moving from one side to the next. Here's Thuram finding Kalulu. There's space ahead of him there. Over to Chico. Being watched by Araujo. Double team in there by Simoes watching high. Now into Locatelli. Back to Conceição. Guys, somebody's got to move. You got to give him some options. Trying to take Araujo on. Nothing doing. Guys, this isn't the game plan to succeed. You want to give it to Chico and just hope? That ain't going to be it. That ain't going to be it. Let's go, boys. Got to move around. Come on. What are we all standing there for? Everybody's watching. Get the ball to one player and just watch. Come on. Work it around. Go Miners. To Thuram. For Locatelli. Everybody's just so congested here too. Like, there's nowhere to go. You're up the side. You're going to be dead. You're going to be blocked off. Guys got to have a different idea. You got to do something different. Can't just be this over and over and over. Miners with a good ball there. It's got to be quick inside there. Now to Yildiz. Yildiz trying to work on his man. Lays it off for Cambiaso. Inside to Thuram. Back out to Yildiz. Up at the top for Cambiaso. Lays it off for Locatelli. Gotta want to shoot, boys. Oh, Locatelli. It's a hopper and it goes wide. That's much better, but we gotta be ready to shoot immediately. They gotta want to shoot this thing like that second. Headed. Gonçalves all over the back there. Holy smokes. On Yildiz there. 32 minutes, 40 seconds. Yellow card there. Good. It's about time you realize there's a second team on the pitch. You minkya. We gotta get, you guys are absolutely right. I see you guys all in the chat. We can tell. You gotta get Yildiz more involved in this game. But beyond that, it can't just be the same as Chico. It can't just be give the ball to Yildiz and everybody standing around. We gotta make some runs. We gotta take some risks. Yeah, you open yourselves up to some counters from them, but you ain't gonna gain anything just this bullshit game right now up and down the flank. Nothing's gonna happen there. Co-Miners makes a pass up for... Oh, Yildiz. Great run by Thuram. There's a little bit of space there. Yes! 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 There you go. There you go. Te vaffanculo. Sport vaffanculo su arbitro. Great play. Yildiz feints inside. Great run by Thuram. Picks it up, moves inside, and that dish is wonderful. Hits him in stride. We said Thuram had to have a big game. We said he had to have an impact. There's one with the assist. Let's go, everybody. Let's go. Die. Die, Juve. Let's go. Die. 1-1. It's all level, baby. It's all level. Bravo, Dusan, who started off in the mood today. Now keep in mind, Thuram's got to take it easy here. He is on a yellow. There's a foul here on Gonçalves is going to slow things up. So Thuram's got to take it easy. But yes, we're back, baby. We're back at ones. It's a brilliant finish from Dusan Vlahovic. Great run by him. And great ball by Thuram. Great run and ball from Thuram. And Yildiz just doing something so simple in there that springs it all. Let's go. Great pass from the back actually has to be mentioned too to get the ball quickly to Yildiz's feet. That's one thing that I will say, having Co-Miners back there. He's passing the ball quickly. Those other guys take a little bit too long. They like to wait. And then the play's dead. At least he releases it immediately. Chico's on the run here. Come on, you guys. Now go at them. Go at them now. Chico switching the field for Cambiasso. He misses it, but it's okay. It falls to Yildiz. He's going to turn on his man. Vaginitis. Trying to settle it. Cambiasso. My God, this guy looks like a deer on ice. Always. Trying to stick the legs out, get the toes out, never in position. Oh, Vlahovic does well, wins it back, but the foul as he made the challenge from the back. Di Gregorio comes out, collects, drops it for Co-Miners. Little bit of pressure from Trincao, not lots. Trying to play it up for Vlahovic. Chested it down. Yildiz can't get there. Vaginitis on it now. Cuenda. Oh, there's a foul on the back by Locatelli on Simoser. The two embrace, get over it, and play moves on. Quickly taking Diomande to Simoes. Now to Yulman. Yulman. Being watched by Thuram. Over to Simoes. Araujo making a run again on the outside. Doesn't get it. Little play in from Gonçalves. Back to Simoes. Now Gonçalves on it again. Drops it off Araujo. Inside for Trincao. To the back for Ignacio. Ignacio to Trincao. Has time to turn and scan. Come on, boys. Let's get a little tighter here. Let's go. Not too much respect. It's 1-1 here. Over to Yulman. Bullet. Ionitis, and Locatelli comes away with it. Vlahovic over to Cambiaso. Into Yildiz. There we go, up to Locatelli. Tries to go over the top. Cambiaso on the run. That's a good ball. He's on there. Double team, though, trying to have it inside. Vlahovic does well, wins it. Holds it up. Now it's at Thuram's feet. Him and Cambiaso with a quick exchange. Thuram now. Over to Locatelli. Back to Thuram. Now over for Kalulu. Wide right, you have McKennie. He collects now. Conceição just ahead of him. Makes one move on Araujo. Cuts inside. He's got nowhere to go, and nobody's making moves. Kalulu. Now over for Kefren Thuram. Thuram now to Co-Miners. Feints, going with the long ball. Turns into Yildiz. Now back to Thuram. Juventus just controlling possession right now. Poking and prodding. Switching right to left. Looking for some lanes. Here's Locatelli right at the back collecting. Now up forward. Little touch to Cambiaso. Cambiaso now to the outside for Chico. McKennie ahead of him. Cuts inside, beats the first man. He's in the area, lays it off for McKennie, but McKennie can't win that ball. Still battling. It's okay. We regain possession. It's Thuram to the outside. Yildiz going to collect this. Quenda back, watching him. This is what you need to do. Push at them. Yildiz making the move. He's inside the area. Left-footed. Oh, my God. The trailing run from Chico, and that's almost in. Oh, my goodness. That's a great play. And that's a great run in there from Chico. And that's a huge block by Ignacio. If he doesn't get that toe to it, it's 2-1 Juve. Come on, lads. Let's go. Keep pushing, Juve. Bravo. Co-Miners set to take this corner. Let's find one here, baby. Come on. Let's find one here. Co-Miners set to deliver one. Here it is. Sent in. Back post. Over everybody. Falls to the back post now. Top of the area. Cambiaso cross back in. Headed clear, but stops. Yildiz. Yildiz on it now for Juve. Passes it back. Locatelli's on it. Quickly having it out to the right. Conceição. Now a cross going into the back post. That's a good one. Yildiz. Oh, my goodness. He almost put it in the path of Gatti, who was ready to hammer that thing home. That's much better from Juventus. Let's go. Great cross from Conceição going all the way back post. Yildiz right back into the mixer, but just couldn't get it right back to Gatti. That's what I'm talking about. That's much better football from Juve. Come on, lads. Let's go. Diomande over to Ignacio now. Araujo on it. Kalulu working against Araujo here. Good job there. That's a handball. And he's going to call the foul on Kalulu instead, even though it was fine for a challenge. Ullman quickly takes it. Diomande up ahead. Trincao drifting right to left this entire half so far. Now finding him there. Oh, Vlahovic, a little pressure there. They're fortunate to still be on the ball. Ullman into Trincao. Back out, and Juve now wins it. It's Co-Miners. Great step from Co-Miners, has to be said. Yildiz working against Ullman. Twisting and turning into Vlahovic. Oh, he just couldn't get the shot to go by. Now, Vaginitis on it, being watched by Cambiaso, forcing him to the back. Has it out off of him, but this is great pressure from Juve. That I can appreciate. That's hard work. That's a good press, good pressure. Come on. Where has this been? Cazzo. Dai, Juve, dai. Throwing, heading forward. That's out off of Co-Miners. Co-Miners is definitely adding that tempo from the back that we lack. They're very slow to make their decisions, to move the ball, and he does so quickly. Throw-in's taken, goes back for Gatti. Now to Co-Miners. He's got no options. Trincao all over him there. Here's Gatti. Now to Cope again. And that one's going to be off of Bianconeri for a throw-in. Almost at the half, everybody. 1-1, 42 minutes, 40 seconds. Cambiasso quickly having this one into Mac, who finds himself in the center, making a move from that right side. Yildiz, good step inside. Oh, just couldn't beat Diomande, and Diomande getting just enough of an arm on him to throw him a little bit off balance. Hulman on it here with no real options other than laying it off here. Bianconeri back to Diomande. Juve sitting back in their shell. Not a lot of pressure right now at this point to try and get this thing back. We're almost at the half, couple minutes. We have had yellows, so there will be some added time in here. Probably 3 minutes. Kenny battling here. Zianitis, great step in by McKenny. That's well earned back. Gatti's on it here. Hello. Over to Cope Miners. And he's going to go up high over the top, trying to find Cambiasso. Great flick on there for Cambiasso. No foul again. Diomande on Vlahovic. Everybody yelling to calm down. We got a big switch field that's in play right now. Huge switch field. It's gone now. Ooh, Di Gregorio. Oh my God. That's sketchy. Catelli takes it quick. Vlahovic doing everything he can to win this back. There's no advantage given. Keep going. Oh my God. Vlahovic went right back against the grain and it's cut off. Oh, and then Chico's going to get a foul here on Hulman. It's a little chippy out there in this one. I like it. I like it. Guys, get those likes up. If you haven't subscribed already, do so. That's one hell of a half of football. 1-1. And we got a couple minutes left. One minute. They're going to give 1 minute of added. That's it. Kalulu coming inside, plays the ball too far. Hulman cuts it out, but Miners did a good step. Now Gatti with a good slide challenge. Play is on. Thuram now carries it. There's a player down for Sporting, but we're moving. Thuram now over to Locatelli. Now laid over for Conceição. Over to Thuram. Oh, Thuram, bad first touch there, man. Now they call it for the player down from Sporting. Sporting was going to be livid if we got anything off of that. They wanted us to slow things down. It was Trincao that was done. My goodness. My goodness. The start was pretty worrying. Not going to lie, very worried about the start. But since they fell down 1-0, much better. Much better football from Juve. The half is there, guys. Let's get into it, okay? So we'll start with the stats. I'll hit you with the stats at half here. So you've got 46% possession for Juve. One big chance created so far in this game, and that falls to Juve. 9 total attempts for Juve. 2 attempts for Sporting. And they've got that goal, and of course it was that one from the angle there that they well worked on their part, but we fire back, and it was a good goal. Great play from Thuram, Yildiz, even the pass from the back, and then Vlahovic, great run and great finish. Vlahovic also unfortunate not to have a brace in this first half after a ridiculous save from Silva. Okay, Silva made a massive save there, and then he stopped another shot from Dusan that forced him to dive to the outside. Dusan Vlahovic is in the mood, to say the least, in this first half. He looks fantastic. One of the things, Sporting was doing well is quickly finding some pockets, firing back at us. And I think that's just because of the lack of that third and extra midfielder. But once we ramped up the pressure on them, it started to get better. We can't give team space. Any team space, any respect, any ability to turn. If you're going to let these guys turn and look upfield, eventually there's a lot of movement there where they'll pick pockets and they'll find little spaces to kind of hurt you and come at you. For Juve, when we picked up the tempo and the pace, it was way better. Way better. And then you start making it more challenging and difficult for the opposition to defend you. So tempo is key, especially in the second half. We have to play much quicker on the ball. Not saying gung-ho run like chickens with their heads cut off, but like on the ball, the tempo needs to be quick. You have to move that ball quickly, okay? So far, if we want to look at ratings coming out of that first half for players, this is where it stands from Juve's perspective. Di Gregorio's at an even 6. Kalulu's at 6.6. Gatti's at 6.4. Cope Minor's at 6.5. I actually don't have any problem with any of that at the back. Through the middle, McKennie's at 6.4. Locatelli's 6.9. Thuram's at 7.5 with an assist. Cambiaso's at 6.6. I don't know if I have to. I feel like Thuram's been up and down that first half, so I'm not so sure that I have him at a 7.5. Probably the highest guys in that range are going to be Loca and Thuram, though, and probably at 6.7, 6.8. But Thuram should be a little bit higher, probably just for getting that assist. Conceição, 6.9. Vlahovic at 7, and Yildiz at 7. Vlahovic, great attitude again through this one and really leading the guys by example. That's a big goal, and he's unfortunate not to have another one. Yildiz needs to get more involved. We were literally all saying the same thing. Chat, you guys were all over it, and I was saying the same thing, and then we find him immediately. And Thuram, heads up play there. He had a so-so first half, but heads up on that one. Great run and then great feed for Dusan to Barry. Yeah, I think if you're Juve right now, I don't think we need to get crazy. We don't need to talk about any changes. I think there's some concerns with Cambiaso and Thuram both on yellow cards that you'll have to look at, but at least the opening 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, I'm comfortable moving forward with the guys they have. I wouldn't make any changes immediately. The back, Cope Minors, he's moving the ball quickly to where Gatti and Kalulu kind of sit, haw, think about it too much. Cope Minors is hitting the first guy he sees and quickly, and it's making a difference. So for Juve, work it around. Get it over to Coop immediately, and then we move from there. It's a big part of the build-up because he is actually making those passes quickly. But tempo's going to be key. Tempo's going to be key. Hey, B, having some fun. We're moving much better without the ball and winning some battles tonight and under Spalletti. Yeah, it was good. Took that goal to really wake up and whatnot, but it was much better. Much better. Curious to see how we come out in the second half. And again, this is Spalletti at halftime. We've had issues with coaches before, Tudor, Motta, and how we come out at the second half. What is he going to send as a message? What is he going to do? But again, the urgency would have to be one of the main things. When we picked up the tempo, we looked much better. Tempo in all areas. But the off-the-ball movement, man, that has to stay. That has to stay consistent. When we start watching, that's when we're at our worst. Let's go. Never thought I'd say it, but Dusan carries this team as a leader and with his performances for 3 straight games. Big day to all the haters. Well, it's going to take more than 3 games after 3 years, right? Would you have called him a leader over the past 3 years? I don't know. Some people saw it. I'm just playing devil's advocate here. 3 games. Let's pump the brakes. But he's in the mood. He's on one, and that's what we need. That's what we need. Big goal and crazy save by Silva on that header. I still can't get over it. Do you make any formation changes or tweaks at halftime? I think you're locked into this now. It'd be crazy to kind of change it now. I think eventually I want to see us move away from a 3-man back line. I really do. But right now, you don't want to make that change. So right now, it's a no from me. No change. I'm really liking Co-Miners at left center back. Doesn't look overmatched, and his distribution is excellent. So far, so good. Fingers crossed. Sporting supporters don't like Chico. That's the Portuguese thing, and dating back to when he was over there playing Porto. Dushan, sign the contract, big boy. Sign the contract in a Mike Tyson. Sign the contract. We are playing good football. I can't lie. It's fun watching Juventus again. Also, Hulman can get a day. Yildiz cooked him. Yeah, you know what? It's good. It's good when we play like quick like that and linking up passes. And hey, my God, I liked everything after the goal that we conceded. We know exactly what they're capable of. They showed us, and now we fire back and showed them what we are capable of. Second half, all to play for. Juve has to get a victory here. Let's see. Let's see. Cambiasso needs to be on the right side. McKennie in the middle, better off the ball than Thuram, and Kostic in at halftime. So who do you take off to make this happen? Because if you simply move McKennie into the midfield, move Cambiasso to the right side, you want Kostic in, who's coming off? I'm not there right now. I'm not right there right now to call in Kostic, just because I think that pace could be a killer in this one, and he could burn out very, very quick. So you want Thuram off. So better off the ball than Thuram. So you'd be calling Thuram off to get McKennie in there. Yeah, you know what? You might have to do that at some point anyways, because it's a pretty chippy game and he's on a yellow. So Thuram's not going to be able to see a full 90 in this one. I don't think so. Not as this one goes on. And you really got to watch those guys. But you also got to watch Cambiasso. So the message at half to both these guys is, hey, we want you in there. You're going to have to be heads up, and we're putting our trust in you to go out there and not get sent, right? So Cambiasso on the right, though, I would agree, and I do agree he's better on the right side. However, there could be something kind of cooking up there, like Yildiz found him on an overlap. If he can get in situations where he takes those risks and makes those runs and makes those overlaps and we could find him, he'd be good on both sides. And in theory, he should be good on both sides. But if in this game, if you want to get McKennie in the middle, yeah, I don't think I make any changes right away. I'm going to be quite honest. With how they played and coming out of the first half, I think it sends a different message if you immediately change something or tweak that. Like, let them keep going. The message needs to be, guys, you played well. You played a strong half. They hit us back on that one, but they had to work hard to get that. That wasn't a gimme. They made great passes the whole way through. It's not like we just fell asleep. So for me, the message can't be, no, we need to change something. It needs to be keep going with what's good. Adzic. Adzic could be called upon, but not just yet. I mean, I'm leaving things the same. To be honest. McKennie not performing well today. Maybe Adzic. See, I think it's okay right now with all the guys that are out there, guys. This is a tough game. This is a team that's 5 wins on the trot coming into this. Sporting isn't no slouch. We're playing good ball. We forced some good saves out of Silva too. They hit us back on one that took really, really good passing. For me, let's go out there and watch a little bit of this second half before we start calling shouts for changes. Right now, I'm happy to continue. I'm happy to continue with the guys that are out there as they were. That's just me. There is a reason Kostic is not playing. Is because we want as much as possible good passers so we can beat the press. If we score, put them in for counters. I'd still argue that the guys you're taking off for him are better on the counter attack than Kostic. I mean, he can run, he can work great, but he's going to be playing a cross-stitch style game. I think right now you have a good mix of toughness. You're just about as robust as you need to be, and you still have good versatility, and you still have good attacking prowess. Right now, this is a good balance that's out there, and I'd probably leave it be. Guys, no quick changes. No quick changes. What is STB? STB is Storm the Barn. When you have a question that you want to be pulled up and featured and you want my opinion and everybody can talk about, you just put STB and then fire it away. I always take for granted that not everybody, knows what Storm the Barn is. STB. But yeah, that's how we do it. That's how we do it around here. You guys, Aldo's with me. Did Aldo change his handle to Aldo Teo? Let's go. Yeah, let's see after 10-15 minutes about changes, but right now I'm not rushing to make any of them. Zagrova question mark. How much can he give you? How much can he give you? Is he good for 15? Is he good for 20? He's still got paint. So I don't know. I don't know. I can't make that call right now. Cole Miners at left center back is a revelation for now. Everybody, we spent 60 million on a left center back. They were good all the while. They were good all the while. Hang on. Oh, hold on. Work calls still while I'm out. Madonna, they know better. They know better when on Champions League days. Come on. They know better. Don't hit me up like that on. Come on, work. Come on, work. Yeah, we spent 60 million on left center back. We just didn't know it until now. He's doing good. Colt Miners created that goal for us. Yes, he's moving the ball with urgency, finding guys immediately. But Yield is that little hesitation there gave to Ram that ability to step in there. It was well from everybody, man. It was good from Cope. It was good from Yield. It's good from Taram and great from Vlahovic. Let's go. Giddy up. Giddy up. Well, Adam. It's not what STB means. All right, so you already got a red earlier on the previous show. You're on a yellow now, pal. Hey? You guys think this German's bad in this match. I waste no time getting those cards out. Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy, boys. Is Colt Miners better than Kelly at left center back? So far, yes, simply because he moves the ball with a purpose. It doesn't have to be pretty. You don't have to be the best player. You just got to do it with urgency. You just got to be quick about it. Let's go. No, Adam, that's the last thing I want. I don't want you to be quiet. I don't want you to be quiet. I want you to get a straight red, brother. I want you to get a straight red. Everybody, get those likes up. Let's go. Maximum likes. We're getting ready for the second half to kick off, all right? Let's go. Let's go. Oh, and here Gio's coming in too. Gio, I don't know if I've ever given you one of these, but you're going to get a yellow too. Okay? Gio, you're getting a yellow. Cream for that. Guys, get your mind out of the gutters, boys. Come on. Let's go. Let's go, everybody. Get those likes up. Big second half here. You see Spalletti in the vampire cloak. Getting ready. Come on. Let's go. Let's go, everybody. The 100th like. Love it. Let's keep it rolling. Oh, I got to get this ticker ready because we're going to have kickoff, everybody. But yeah, keep those likes coming. Maximum likes for the victory. And subscribe if you haven't already. We got second half kickoff. Fino alla fine. Forza Juventus. Sporting will start with possession. And there you go. We're all synced up. We're ready to roll. Locatelli set to take this Over to Gatti. Now swung out for Kalulu. Oh, Kalulu. Remember what we said about moving the ball quick, seeing it, spotting it? It's a difference. Yolman on it now. Back to Diomande. Juve hanging back in a shell. And again, no changes, no tweaks personnel-wise. And I say that's what you do. Just take a look at the opening 10 minutes. Let that decide. Eyes on Cambiaso and Thuram, who are on yellow cards. Cuenda trying to have it in. Thuram jumps on that one. Now up to Yildiz. Inside for Cambiaso. Little touch back to Yildiz. He's got some wheels. Yolman running him down. Trying to have this one across. Can Chico get there? He forces Araujo to a big clearance. That's good. Good work. Let's go, guys. We're on a corner right off the start here. Chico forcing Araujo at the back post there to clear that one out. Co-Miners has stepped over to this corner kick. Yildiz has come in short. I hate short corner kicks. Let's get it going in the mixer here. So Co-Miners leaves it. Yildiz now set to take it. He sets it up for himself. Guys, get this goal. Kick things off. Kick this off. Yildiz delivers it. Cleared by Yolman. Conceição's going to collect. Little touch back here for Kalulu. Now to Locatelli, who's on his left. Co-Miners to his left. And now Loca trying to switch it out here for Yildiz. Yildiz with a touch by Cuenda, who's caught on the left side for Porto's back line. Yildiz. Oh, just a block there from Cuenda. It's going to be another corner kick. Yildiz got those guys on skates over there. Another corner here for Juve. Conceição taking it short here. Yildiz to the top for Cambiaso. Oh my God, second guessed it. Pulled it to his other foot. Here's Chico. Good delivery. Going back post. Gatti just can't win that aerial. It's going to be goal kick. Oh man, why didn't Thuram just hold that position? In case they missed that, you'd just be on. Could settle that. Launch forward here. Kalulu heads it. Leans into it, but goes straight up. Gonçalves to Trincao. Little flip there. Vachinitis to Cuenda. He keeps making the run there. Back to Yolman. Into Simoas. Up to Cuenda. Up ahead. Unitas. And that's cut out wonderfully by Locatelli. Cambiaso on it now. Little touch inside to Co-Miners. Now back to Di Gregorio. Now up forward for Conceição. Oh, that's a good step. Yeah, now he sends it to Vlahovic. Vlahovic on the run. Diomande coming in to close him. McKennie, go up and help. Oh, he turns and shoots, but it's an easy save. He needs the support immediately. What are you sitting around there waiting for? Make that overlap. Ay, ay, ay. Good play from Chico, though. To the outside, Vachinitis. Up for Cuenda again. Good pressure from Cambiaso. Nothing there. Play on. Keep playing. Drops it back for Thuram. Thuram has a rip, and that's easily in the hands of Silva. One hopper. Guys, stop waiting. Keep playing. Let's go. Oh, come on. Nothing there. There's nothing there. Jeez, come on. There's seriously like nothing there. Oh my goodness. This official, you guys. Go back to the Bundesliga. My God. When I'm wishing to watch Serie A officials, that says it all. Diomande to Cuenda. Back to Diomande. Juve in their shell, hanging back. Ullman and Diomande with a quick exchange. Now a little bit of pressure from Yildiz, and Diomande turns, goes all the way back to Silva. Launch forward by Silva. Kalulu's going to go up. Oh, beautifully done. Chested down. Little touch there, but almost created problems. Oh, you got to. Oi, mama. Oi, mama. Ullman on the ball here now to Gonçalves. Sporting, switching it over to the right side. Vacianitis. Oh, great step there. Colt Miners, great step. Got to get that ball out, though. Locatelli and Thuram with a quick change. That was a great step there. Ooh, bad giveaway there from Gatti. Now Unitas there, and Colt Miners comes in and cleans it up and draws the foul. Great work from Colt Miners. And Gatti, you gotta wake up with these fucking passes, bro. Seriously. You gotta wake up with these passes, bro. You're killing me back there. Killing me. Guys, we are almost at 120 likes. You guys are the best. Seriously. Awesome, awesome stuff. Appreciate the support. Yeah, I might have said that one a couple times. Hey, Mitch? Bad giveaway, but I might have said that a handful of fucking times so far today. Oh. Vlahovic grabbing some water. We got a lot of guys warming up right now. Kostic, Shigrova, Adzic, Rugani, David. Right now, I think if you got to make a change, it might have to be Kefren. But I'm not really crazy. Like, I'd maybe move McKennie in and then look to one of those outside guys. Oh, Di Gregorio gets this one all wrong. Holy hell, man. Come on. At some point, I'd be okay to get Zigrova in for Chico, depending how much he can give us. He might only be able to give us 10, 15 minutes, right? So I'm not looking that way too quick. As far as your strikers go, 1 for 1. Don't change anything crazy this game. 1 for 1. But Vlahovic still has a lot in the tank, so I'm not even thinking about that one right now. Kalulu just battling with Ioannidis. Ioannidis getting the call there. Just a hell of a battle there. Physical battle. Oh, one back by Locatelli and pops it over the top for Chico. Pressure coming on his back from Simoes. Foul there, earned by Chico. That's what we got to do, boys. You got to win these battles. You got to draw these fouls, and then you got to regroup and do some damage when you're on the ball. Great work by Chico Conceição. He's been solid today. He's done a really, really good job. Colt Miners got a new boot. What? Oh, my goodness. We got 2 different boots now. Coop's going Super Saiyan now. Holy smokes. These are the guys you don't pick in the draft for Sunday League when they show up with 2 different colored cleats. But here's Cope. Here we go. Yeoman to the outside for Quenda. Working against Cambiasso. And this one's low and easily held on to by Di Gregorio. Cupaldini? Chico wanted a foul there. Nothing doing. Gonçalves now trying to play it in there. Deflected by Gatti, and then Thuram picks it up out to Yildiz, working against the Vag. There we go. Yildiz. Oh, tries to get to the outside. No foul. It's going to be goal kick. Cuperto Carlos. Oh my God, that's a good one. That's a good one. Cuperto Carlos. This ref is a fucking fisa. My goodness. There we go. Popped over the top here. Gatti. Battling with Leonidas. Little touchback to Cupaldini. With the, look at this guy with the orange and green boot here. Madonna mia. What a time to be alive. Yildiz inside to Cambiasso. Over to two boots there. Di Gregorio. Oh yeah, sending this one. You got space there. You got to get a touch on it though. Didn't pull the trigger there, but it's okay. Locatelli finds McKennie. Over to Yildiz. Come on, skin this guy. Oh, Ullman cut in quickly, and then that shut down Yildiz. Oh boy. Here we go. Trincao running at Cupaldini. Slows him down. Cambiasso now. But Trincao, little touch, and then circles back. Only to drop it off for Quenda. Now Ullman and everything slows right down. 57 minutes, 50 seconds. It's 1-1. Araujo, the goal scorer for Sporting, collects there from Ignacio. Ignacio now to Diomande. Diomande. Leonidas now to the outside. Trincao. Cross going to the back post. And Di Gregorio punches it out. Chico there to collect. And he turns. Simoes. Still on the ball. Chico. Eee, didn't get that one right. But that's okay. Co-Miners having it up for Cambiasso. Takes a touch inside. Draws a foul. Fuck, you got to hit those passes because that's the difference of actually going at them and actually creating something potentially dangerous. Oh my goodness, you got to get that pass right, man. To the same token, Cope Miners was a little bit far ahead. He needed to just slow himself up and give him that angle so we could have just moved fluidly forward. It's all good though. We're on it now. Gatti to Locatelli to Thuram. Moving forward, drops it for Yildiz. Now to Locatelli. To Kalulu. Holy boys, get these passes over there. Let's go. Here's Chico working on Araujo. Opens up back to Kalulu. Too slow. Too slow. Where's the movement? Who's going? Who's going? You got to go the first fucking time. Not 2 minutes after the guy's got the ball. Wake up. Let's go. Pick up the pace. Come on, Juve. Push. Get this second goal here. Come on, lads. Wes. Chucking this one up to Vlahovic. A little touch inside. Cambiasso has been toes all fucking game, man. Holy. Just off balance and toes the entire friggin' game. Come on. Araujo beating McKennie. Got an arm up there. There's a card. There's a card. Yeah. Yeah, fucking mutt. Get out of here. Get out of here. You got to get that energy up. You got to get that energy back. You got to channel that aggression that we had for a bit there. That was causing the problems. That was putting them under. Boys, get your heads right. Don't get sucked into this. Don't worry about it. Vlahovic and Ullman getting into it. This ref's just waiting to pull the trigger on cards, boys. I have a feeling we're going to draw PK pretty soon. I don't know. Just have a feeling. Here's Chico working on Quenda. Oh, going back post. Get there. Yeah. Oh. Oh, and a shot blocked on the follow-up. Oh, my goodness. Kalulu cuts this off. Put him under. Keep going. Up to Vlahovic. He's all the way on the flank here. Now into Chico. That was good. That was good. Come on. Our crosses have been dangerous this match. It's much, much better. Creating problems for them. But this is too slow. Come on, lads. This is too slow. Move the ball. You got options. Still farting around for no reason here. Let's go. Get the ball moving. Thuram. Back here for Locatelli. Now over to Gatti. Juve starting to control the ball, but still needs to put them under. Needs to ask questions. Inside to McKennie. Now a little touch of Vlahovic over to Thuram. Thuram running. Oh! Hammers that one, but high. Jeez. Oh, man. That one's got to test him a bit. Gets under that one completely. That's a great ball from Chico, back post. And McKennie puts it right back and just beyond Vlahovic. And then the volley from Cambiasso gets blocked. That's much better, though. But they don't have an answer for those back post crosses. Start pumping them, boys. If they're going to hang back and sit back there like that, start throwing them out there. Send those bodies and create some havoc. You'll get a second goal. You'll get a second one. 63 minutes, 43 seconds, 1-1. Co-Miners now to Gatti. Into Locatelli. Little touch for Thuram. Thuram going over the top, trying to find Vlahovic. Little settle. Oh, it still works out for them. Now Chico over to Yildiz. Oh, tried to take it on the run behind Vaginitis. Had to slow up. Cuts it side. Drops it off. Oi, 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 oi. Oi, 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 oi. Oi, 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 oi. Oi, 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 oi. Thuram. Please. Please. That's on your left foot. I don't think I've ever seen you shoot from that range with your left foot. Come on, lads. Let's go. Launches forward here. Thuram heads it down. Conceição. Little touch in there. Locatelli with a big slide challenge. Chico battling hard in there. Loca gets a foul there. Working his ass off, man. Let's go. Let's go. Thuram on it now. Oh. Oi, oi, oi. And that's a bobble there from Loca. And that's brutal. Gonçalves going to back post here for Quenda. We got to save this here. That's a shocking giveaway, man. Really, really bad one there. Come on, Loka. Fuck, he's stumbling over the ball after just doing so much good there. Trincao on it now. Guys, you got to regroup here. Got to shut this down. You're sleeping. Oh, thank God he got a bad touch there. Bloodhound gang. Oh my God, Juve in tight quarters, knocking it about, pissing it about here. Finally, we get it out off of him. Woo-hoo-hoo. Guys, nerve-wracking in there like that. 2 changes coming for Sporting. Looks like the Vag has had enough. Out. So Quenda and Vaginitis both out. So that right side for Sporting getting changed. Kenny and Charisma. Goes by Katamo and Charisma. So we're at 66 now. Luciano probably struggling to figure out exactly where he wants to make his change, but you can't wait too long, man. Probably, Kalulu. Over to Coal Miners. Carries it forward. Beats Trincao. Pass it into Yildiz. Little touch to Taram. Taram. In for Locatelli. Now back outside for Coal Miners. The old 2 boots there. Locatelli now trying to have it to the outside. That's cut off. Wasn't kept in. Oh, they're saying kept it in play. Play on, boys. Play on. Ullman on it. Samoas. To the outside for Charisma. Diomande. Into Ullman. Diomande now. And this one goes back. Ullman picks it up for Sporting. Sporting just knocking this thing back around the back between Diomande, Inacio, and Ullman. Now Samoas on it. Back to Diomande. Juve not really pushing too hard at all to want to get this ball back. Boys, we got to push. We got to get 3 points out of this game. Let's go. Oh, Sporting making a move out here. Trincao takes a shot. That's blocked by Locatelli. We got to get back on the ball. So you're going to need some fresh legs here. Luciano, it's slowed right down. We're definitely unable to keep the press going. Here's a pass inside for Gonçalves, and then Locatelli cuts out the through ball at the end. Flips it to the outside. It's going to go out for a throw, and he had nowhere to go with that thing. Guys, you're going to have to make some changes now, for sure. Move McKennie into the inside. I think Thuram should come out, and I'd get some fresh legs on the outside, either João Mario or Kostic. If you trust Kostic more, put him in. If you trust João Mario more, put him in. Got to get some changes here, Luciano. We got a free kick deep in our territory. Cominers is just going to move away from it. Di Gregorio coming about 19 yards out, all the way against that left byline from him. Diomande and Vlahovic going up for it. Flicked on back towards Ignacio. Now to the outside, Quaresma into Diomande. Played forward, but that's way too far away from any of his targets. And Coal Miners easily having it back to Di Gregorio. Now right back to Gatti. Over to Coal Miners. He's scanning. Yeah, there's not a lot of movement. That's why we're struggling right now. We can't really generate everything. Everybody's gone flat. The legs aren't moving. Here's Kalulu. Up that right side. Up ahead for Vlahovic. Now into Chico. It's cut off quickly. Kalulu on it now. Keeps it in. Does well. Here's Chico up ahead for McKennie. Into Vlahovic. Stops it for Thuram. Over to Yildiz. Working against Katamo already. Oh, cuts inside. Oh my God. With conviction, man. You might get a foul. Like, why are you getting soft in the area? Yildiz turns the first one. Oh, has it across goal. Nobody can get to it. Only Vlahovic in the vicinity. 70 minutes, 42 seconds. 1-1 still. Oh, man. Way too far ahead of the only target in that range, which was Vlahovic. Araujo waiting to take this throw in for Sporting. We are going to see a substitution made. Edin Zhigrova. Oh, my God. Dude, can you put on a normal size of shorts, please? What are we doing here? This guy's got so much wind resistance. Suarez coming on for Unitas for Sporting, so they make a change at the same time. Zhigrova comes in for Juve. And Kostic. So you've got Conceição coming out. And you've got Thuram coming out. So yeah, I would expect Kostic is going to go to the outside. McKennie's going to probably move into the middle. Cambiaso may come over to the right side. And then for Chico, you're going to have Edin Zhigrova. What it would be for Zhigrova to come up with a big Champions League moment. We're all waiting for him patiently. He's struggling with Bubalja, but if he can make something happen here, fantastic. But my God, he's going to deal with that wind resistance because he's wearing his older brother's shorts or something. Looks like a kid wearing his older brother's shorts. Those things are massive. Let's go. Gatti. Just fucking settled the ball down there. Kalulu goes up for it. Now head forward. Headed down. Too far for Cambiaso. It's going to be Sporting ball. 72 minutes, 20 seconds, 1-1. Kalulu heads it down. Good work there. Locatelli gets it in. And now Vlahovic holds it up. Locatelli over to Zhigrova. Flip forward for Vlahovic. Little touch in. Oh, that's a foul there. Yellow to Ullman. Great play there. Great work. Little tic-tac-toe. Little touch there from Zhigrova. Eats the foul. Gets a yellow. Let's go. He sure looks a lot less intimidating with this buzz cut hairstyle he's got going on there. What's his face there? Zhigrova. But this is good stuff here so far to start. Little quick interchanges going through. Great work from Vlahovic to get involved there too. Keep pushing them. Let's go. Kostic and Zhigrova, both left footers, both standing over this thing. 2 feet apart. Kostic throws the arm up. Zhigrova still standing there. And it's Zhigrova. Oh my God, that's got a lot of heat. Way too much heat. Oh, man, I'm telling you. Getting nervous here, lads. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty. We're getting down to 15 minutes here. We need that second goal. We need it. Played forward. Long ball sent in. Run on the backside by Gonçalves, but Kalulu there to clean it up. And good God, bless your heart, man. You're working your ass up, but it's a horrible touch. It's going to be a throw-in for Sporting. Diomande. Over to Ignacio. To Ullman. Now it's back. A little touch inside of Ullman. Touch forward. They're trying to get at us here. And Colt Miner steps in, but it falls to Simoes. Now to the outside to Araujo. Working against Cambiaso. Holds him up. Oh, Simoes misses that one. Now to Ullman. They can't really line anything up, so they go back to the outside. This is going to be Katamo. To Yulman. The top. Dropped off again. Charisma. Again. Diomande. And they're pushed back. Nowhere really to go. Ignacio now on there. Sporting keeping the ball. Keeping it up there. We got to ramp up the pressure. Boys, we want the ball. We want to score. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. There you go. Win the ball there. Vlahovic. Sends Jigrova. Ah, he has to slow up just a bit there. Oh, foul in the back. Oh, foul in the back. Two-hand shove. There's no play on the ball. Now advantage given there. This is garbage. Boys, play on though. Let's go. Yulman's on it for Sporting. That's garbage though. That's garbage. Yulman on it. Turns for Sporting. Suarez. Over to Catamo. Oh, cut off by Yildiz. Now sends it for Jagrova. Little touch inside. And there's another foul. Holy smokes. These are shocking fouls too. That's actually a nasty one on the back of his legs like that. Guys, I'm getting nervous, okay? I'm starting to get quiet because I'm getting nervous because I need to see these guys bag a second goal. I need Juve to bag a second goal here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Locatelli to Kalulu. Now up for Cambiaso. Kalulu's on it again. Over to Gatti. Snail's pace, lads. How did you hurt him in the first half? How'd you hurt him in the first half? Quicker movements. Let's go. Pick up those legs. Fight to the end. And there's a brutal giveaway. Guys, you're falling asleep. You're fucking falling asleep right now. And this is clutch. This is clutch time. Let's go. Instead of getting clutch, you're falling asleep. You're going backwards. Let's go. Get after it, boys. Come on. Push. Fight to get this ball back. Push them back. Come on. Push them back. Let's go. Cole Miners heads it down. McKennie on it there. Quickly has it in. Jagrova missing. Vlahovic. Now Yulman tries to spark Sporting. Quick pass out for Trincao. Turns. Here's a through ball. Missing Gonçalves. Too hard. Di Gregorio picks it up. Rolls it out for Kalulu. Juve in possession now. 78 minutes. 50 seconds. Cambiaso on it. Crawling to the halfway line. To Locatelli, to McKennie. For the Gatti, now to Locatelli. If Locatelli's going to drop there, then Kalulu should hit that line and offer that outside quicker. Like, why are we just standing there waiting? Through ball attempt here for Kostic. Way too far. And it's going to hit Silva, and now he picks it up. Sporting's going to be more than happy with a point. We got to fight for this win, boys. Sporting's going to be fine with a point if they get it. We're not. Come on. Oh, great challenge from Loka. Yildiz now inside to Vlahovic. Oh, Vlahovic flips it out there. What a handle from Jagrova. Orao all over them. With a foul there. Two-hand shove to the chest for good measure. But we got a player down at the back. That's Loka after that stretch. Clenching the hamstring. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Come on, man. Spalletti's choked. He's pissed at something. I need to see these guys push a little more. Come on, lads. Let's go. Think we're getting another change coming up here. We're at 81 minutes. Guys, Sporting's going to be okay with a point out of this. We got to push. Come on, Yildiz. Oh, for fuck's sake. Completely bobbled. Slides it forward for Kostic and it completely bobbles. A slide challenge in there from Quaresma and no chance. You got to flip that thing either over top of him and clear him or it's going off of you and out. More changes coming for Sporting. 2 more fresh sets of legs. Gonçalves going to come out. Simoa's going to come out. And they're going to have Morita and Santos. Oh, we got Adzic and Miretti set to come on. He might be putting Adzic up top if Vlahovic is coming off, because Vlahovic is coming off right now. Locatelli also being taken out, so Miretti stepping in and Adzic stepping in. Vlahovic, Locatelli out. Woo. I don't know. Did Locatelli at some point signal that he needs to come out? Otherwise, that's a very sketchy one. I don't take him out with 7 minutes left in this thing, but that's okay. Adzic in, Miretti's in. God, I'd love for either one of these kids to help deliver a big Champions League moment here. One of Adzic or Miretti. They're both in the midfield, so did anybody actually head up for striker? Who took off and went up top? Do we have anybody as striker? Because they're both in the middle of the park right now. Nobody really. Yildiz went right up to center as striker. Yildiz on it now. It's drifted away. There's nobody right in the front, in the center there. Tried to play this one off to McKennie. Oh, he's trying to turn them there. Had an arm around the throat there. Colt Miner settles this one nicely, but too many touches, man. And they win the ball back. Now it's Ullman trying to carry out there, and he takes a hit from the back there from Yildiz. Oh, man. McKennie trying to turn that. So, yeah, you got Yildiz, McKennie, and Jagrova like a front three. Sporting, oh, man, working it to the inside here. Cuts it in, has a hit. Ooh, short side, but Di Gregorio watched it go wide. Come on, Juve. Let's go. Push, boys. This has been a pretty flat second half. Kalulu sends this one in, missing everybody. McKennie with a little touch there. Jagrova just can't get it in stride. Oh my God, man. So many tight little passes when Jagrova's involved, but somehow it falls for us and comes away with it. It's crazy. Adzic on it now. Miretti's going to try to find a pocket of space just in behind, breaking those lines a bit. Here's Cambiasso now. You have space there. Miretti just offering a little bit of a trail here. Now out to Zagrova. Over to Miretti. Nobody's moving off the ball. There's nowhere to go with it. Yeah, Kostic is going to tee one up. It's an easy shot. Boys, nobody's fucking moving. Every one of these players right now wants the ball to feet, and nobody is moving. Every single one of them. You're not going to cause problems like that. Oh my goodness. And this ref, 86 minutes, everybody. You've got to push. Yildiz is coming off for Jonathan David now. See, the problem I have right now with this setup everywhere he's gone right now is it's a little bit mishmash. Like, there's not really... I don't understand who's going to take certain roles. And right now, it's like they don't kind of understand. Because you got two guys showing out of the middle that they're trying to be dictators in Adzic and Miretti. McKennie's like freewheeling all over the place. So it's a bit strange right now. But this is where we're at with Spalletti. It's a second game, right? He's gotta like figure out some answers here and start seeing these guys. Adzic goes up, can't win that one. Kostic steps into it. Oh my God, touches behind everybody. And Gatti with a football tackle. And not this kind of football, NFL style. Nothing doing, play on, it's Cambiasso. Just send it to Zagrova's feet, man. Miretti on it here. Tries to launch this one to the side for Kostic. Hits him. Katamo watching him. Twisting and turning. Trying to get a step on him. Oh, he sends him down. It's a good one. Oh, nobody can get to it. Sent behind our players. Now to the outside. Zagrova opening up here on the right. Collects. Oh, skins the first man. Runs in. Sends. Oh, too much heat trying to find David. That's so good. Everything right, but just too much heat on that. And look, David knows. You know what you're talking about when you're talking about guys that know what each other do and everything? David was all over that the second. He was watching. He was waiting for it. He was waiting to make that peel-off run. It's so unfortunate that Zagrova put a little bit too much heat on that. We could have walked away with a good opportunity. Maybe David could cross that across goal or something. '88 minutes, 36 seconds, headed forward by Ullman and then headed right back by Kostic, and Morita cleans it up, but that's okay. He wins it back. McKennie's on the move, sends it in for David. Pass is slow. He's not moving towards the ball. He's standing still here. Now he's trying to go, sent into him. Oh, the touch. Can't get it to fall. Cole Miners heads it right back. Oh, now it's sent out there. Kalulu's got a little bit of a battle here. This is a fresh set of legs, but Kalulu can run for 120. No problem. If there's one thing he can do, it's that, man. It's as if he never gets tired. It's a freak show. Over to Cole Miners. We're closing in on 90. We will have extra time. I don't expect much. 2 minutes, if that. Been a very drab second half. Very flat. Not much in it from either side. Miretti's got a little bit of space here. Over the top looking for David. Settles it. Oh, slipped it into McKennie, who was so delayed on trying to read that. Kostic, this is too low. Oh my God, get it all wrong. And we can't follow it up. Boys, you got to get after it. Don't be scared now. Get after it. There's 3 of you here. Win this ball, boys. Oh, guys, win the ball. Suarez, oh my goodness. Boys, can you win this ball? Please. Thank God. Let's go. Zagrova on it now. Oh, man. He gets the foul there. We get 4 minutes of stoppage. Come on, you guys. Push. Push. What are we doing? Too slow. Push. Moretti up ahead to Cambiasso. There's space. No, Cambiasso. Fuck. What is with the touch, man? Guys, come on. Wake the fuck up. Seriously. You're running at them and you take a touch 20 yards ahead just so they could easily clean you up. Come on. Get your head out of your ass, Cambiasso. Let's go. And now look at him. What do you want me to feel sorry for you? Pissing and moaning? Pick your head up. Let's go. Up ahead to David. Pass to Kalulu. Kalulu now. Making a move. Drops it off for Cambiasso. Come on, man. Never mind these mistakes. Into Adzic. Stepped into by Yeoman. Out to Zagrova. Working on Araujo. Now in. Cambiasso. Back out to Adzic. Up at the top for Kalulu. Kalulu sends it in. Oh, David. Oh, David. Oh, fuck. That needed to go in. That's another great delivery from Kalulu and David, man. Oh, my goodness. That's so good, though. That's so good. If he just had it even like a foot closer to that inside post, that's in there. Much, much better. Much better. Come on, lads. Waited so late to start going at him. Moretti on this corner. Get ahead to it. Goes across goal. Kostic. Nakatse ura tirare. Fucking hour to shoot. Come on. McKennie giving everything he's got. Oh my God. He wins it, but it's not going to stay in. 2 minutes, 37 seconds into added time. Only another minute 20 and we're done. Oh my goodness, man. Headed down, David settles it. Oh, fuck, that's a sketchy touch. Kostic somehow deals with it. Oh, we try to force there. Oh, guys, win that ball. Yes! Zagrova's on it. Send it. Over the top. Oh! Oh, Madonna mia. This is it. This is for the end. Send the house boys. Get somebody on this one. Send the house. Get to this one. Win it 2-1 at the end. Kostic sends this one in. It's low. Doesn't even get by the first guy. Ma vakakate. Vakakate. Champions League. And there's game. And there's game. Oh, boys, 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 boys. Oh, my goodness. My goodness, you guys. It was definitely not a bad performance at all. It wasn't a bad performance at all. We just didn't continue with the things that were hurting Sporting in the second. Whether that came down to fitness, it just wasn't happening. We could not hurt them. They were, as the game went on, they started to get more comfortable with a draw. Maybe try to smash and grab for that victory, but we needed to push way more. Yeah, that's not a bad performance at all. Just couple of really, really good chances. There's still a ridiculous save in there from Silva on Vlahovic. Holy smokes. A couple good stops from him there. I don't even know. I think Di Gregorio had to make 2 saves this entire game. We actually didn't allow much of anything from Sporting. 4 total attempts. They got a goal on 4 total attempts. That's so disheartening for this performance. I gotta say. I'm not left feeling like that was a bad showing from Juve by any means. 2 big chances created for Juve. No big chances created for Sporting. 50% possession. It was split. 18 total attempts for Juve, 4 for Sporting. Their keeper finishes with 8 saves. Our keeper finishes with 0. Like, it's a good performance. That goal that they scored, they had to work their bag off just to get it over from that corner. And then that's a hell of a pick-off by Araujo to bury that. I'm going to be quite honest, you guys. It sucks for the result. It's easy to get super pissed off because of the result, and it's not a victory. But, I mean, the actual performance itself, the showing itself, I think was pretty good from a team standpoint. I'll be quite honest. I just this sucks. This sucks. It's good because there are some good things that we saw. We can't keep them steady through matches and stuff, but again, this is better. There was a lot more that was a pleasure to watch in terms of passing, in terms of trying to generate offensively and whatnot. That was all much, much better. Cole Miners is moving the ball with authority from the back, which none of the other guys do. It's so slow back there. But we still have this issue of standing and watching. You're not going to generate if you're standing and watching. That's from the build-up perspective. And then from the defensive side of things, you can't get so comfortable. You have to still push. Towards the end there, we started generating opportunities again and sequences from what? McKennie was running like a maniac all game. At the end, Miretti pressed there with David, with Shigrova, and then we stole the ball, went back at him. Like, you can't drop off so much. Hey, at the end of the day, this is where it is. But that point, we're getting better, but that point is not going to help us much in the grand scheme of things when you're looking at Champions League, unfortunately. This one's a dagger. It's bittersweet because I actually do think it was a good performance by Juve, but you didn't get the win. We're sitting at 23rd right now on 3 points through 3 games. There is the opportunity for others to obviously overtake that. It's going to be a grind. All Juve can hope for is keep grinding it out and get yourself into a playoff position and just hope for that. But right now we are sitting 23rd on 3 points. That hurts. That hurts, fellas. It really, really hurts. It stings, you know? I did like seeing Adzic step in. I did like seeing Miretti step in. But, yeah, at those minutes, 83rd minute, Adzic stepping in, 83rd minute, Miretti stepping in, we need to see a little bit more. We probably could have made some changes earlier in terms of the attack just to kind of balance things out. You know what, though? Not a bad performance, in my personal opinion, from Juve. I actually think it was a good performance, but it's hard to say good performance when you don't get the result. But I will say this. I think it was a good performance. Di Gregorio, this is your ratings. Di Gregorio a 6, Kalulu a 7, Gatti 6.3, Cope Miners 6.8, McKennie 6.7, Locatelli 7.1, Thuram 7.6, Cambiaso 6.7, Conceição 7.3, Yildiz 7.3, Vlahovic 6.9, our lone goal scorer. This is a difficult one, I think, personally, if you're going to call a man of the match. So, guys, who do you have? I see Cope Miners or Vlahovic for man of the match. Coop, man of the match. McKennie Haight, I see in there. He ran his bag. He did a lot of work for us. Tuna saying Locatelli great again, besides a giveaway here and there. Chris is saying Cope Miners for a man of the match. I personally would probably go Vlahovic myself. Wing of Winter has Locatelli as man of the match. Vlahovic, man of the match. Vlahovic, man of the match. Vlahovic, man of the match. Dusan, MVP. Lot of Dusan shouts. I'd probably go that route, you guys. Instrumental, even from an attitude perspective in the first half. Really sparking and urging the team on to make that turnaround. Big goal from him, and my God, that guy should have had a brace. This is the way it falls for Juve. 3 points right now in Champions League. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah. Damn. I just... well, it was a must-win to make a push to really get after something a little bit better, a little bit more, but now you're hoping for playoff. You're going to have Bodo Glimt, who is 4 games in, sitting on 2 points. It has to be a victory there. Absolutely. 100% has to be a victory there. And we're going to be traveling to their territory and their neck of the woods. And it'll probably be difficult from a condition standpoint because it's going to be cold and there's probably going to be snow involved. I don't know. I don't know really this game. I mean, if you're going to really pick it apart and you really want to get intense with this whole thing, I mean, again, I stand firm. It's a good performance. It's a good performance. I've got all sorts of messages coming in here, and I love the support. I love seeing this. Tuning in all the way from Trinidad and Tobago, sending me messages. Of course, I was on the live, so I can't respond, but I absolutely love it. We've got some guys already reaching out. Guys, reaching out for call-ins. Let's get a couple call-ins. Let's see what it's going to be all about here. And again, I'll put it up here. Just text. You don't have to actually call. I don't have a whole lot of time in this post-match. I wish I had more. But, guys, I'm going to get a few of you in here, okay? So, let's go. Let's get the first one, Mustafa. Mustafa, ciao, ciao. My friend. The mic is yours. Let me have it. What did you think of that game?
I think Vlahovic is trying to get a contract renewal the way he's been playing lately.
Yeah, you're not buying into it. Are you for or against renewing him?
I'm for it.
You're for it?
Game by game contract.
Yeah. All right. What else did you think about this game?
I think Yildiz should play in the 10. He's getting isolated on the wing.
Yeah. There was a long spell in the first half where it felt like we didn't get him on there enough. He needed to be on the ball a lot more than that. So it's one of those things. Spalletti did say in the build-up to this game that he asked Kenan Yildiz where he prefers to play, what his preference is, and Kenan Yildiz told him that it's central and left. Like he likes coming from that left side and being a little bit central. So it's kind of weird. It's like he's in between, right, with either of them, because I feel like even if you line him up centrally, he's probably going to drift to the left. It seems like he likes to do that, right? It's a tough one, man. It's a tough one. Did you think the overall performance, like you just viewing it, were you happy with it or upset? Probably upset about the result, but
for the most part. I was
yeah.
upset with sometimes we fell asleep.
Yeah.
Sometimes in transition we fell asleep, especially in the second half. I thought it was a good performance from Koop Miner. I think it was best performance so far in a Juventus shirt.
Yeah. Man.
Moretti looked good when he came on.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough to pick a whole lot out of them when they come at 83 minutes, him and Adzic, right? You're not really seeing a whole bunch. We had the better of the opportunities, and we had more opportunities throughout this game. I feel like we just really have to know when to put your opponent like under. Excuse me. It's like a moments thing. It's like an instinct thing that we battle. You know what I mean? Like, good teams will know when that time is, when that moment's there, when that opportunity's there, and you push and you go after it. You don't back away from it. You don't get scared. You don't shy away. I think there was a little bit of hesitancy as the minutes got higher for them to really push. It was weird, right? It was almost like we were stuck sleepwalking almost.
Yeah, I will say Thuram looked really tired the entire game.
Thuram, well, he's battling that calf thing, right? So it's becoming a problem. So yeah, it's something's got to be done there. We're gonna have to manage him. We're gonna have to see. But we got the Derby de la Mola on Saturday, and
I'm excited for that one.
Yeah, I'm getting excited because we're seeing good things in our play. We're seeing certain things pick up. There's still other things we need to clean up and get better, right? But I think it's moving in the right direction, and it's only been a couple games, right?
Better than two, though. I'm gonna say that so far.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of passing around the final third and ideas up at the top and at least making things happen, it's been a little bit better. And I mean, there's at least, even if it's not for the majority of the second half, there's still like urgency about the game. The passing seems like it's like they're being directed to like move that ball quicker. And I think that's a big reason why Spalletti also put Koopmeiners back there, not just the absence of Kelly. But here's a question for you and everybody in the chat. Kelly comes back fit. Do you still keep Koopmeiners in that left center back role?
Yes.
I'm with you. I keep him in there. I think Gatti is probably the guy I look to make a change at right in the heart of the center back role. You know?
Yeah, his giveaways and his game intelligence has not been good the past few games.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
He doesn't have the defensive instinct like Nesta. He doesn't know when to step, when to give space.
Well, Nesta's a freak, man. If we're going back to
I know, but
if we're going back to Nesta, man, holy shit. I don't think we have anybody on the squad right now that can rival that.
I'm saying, like, I'm not saying skill level, but I'm saying he doesn't know when to step, like compared to like a defender like Nesta.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I
think right now, man, you might have to end up going with Koopmeiners there at that left center back role and keep Kelly out. But man, great having you on. Thanks for the support. Appreciate you jumping on a call. I'm going to try to get a couple others. I don't have a lot of time, but thanks, brother.
Have a good day, bye.
Ciao, ciao. Mustafa coming in here, and oh my God, let's see here. We got DB9 must extend his contract. Again, holy smokes, we got people trying to get in here. All right, sending messages. If you want to come in for a call, just shoot me a text, but actually shoot me a text saying you want in for a call. All right, so let's go in here. I got one more. Come on. Let's see. Let's go. And I want to hear from some of you that aren't. You're chatting in here, drop it, storm the bar. No, text me. Let's get you in here. Hello.
Yeah.
Hey, man, let's go. Let me hear your thoughts.
Oh, man, it was a good game.
It was a good game. It was a good performance. Yeah.
It was. And, I mean, the pressure was on Spalletti to, like, how's the team going to react in Europe? And I think the team reacted well.
Yeah.
You were spot on when you said in the first half that goal was, Lisbon had to really work their asses off to get that goal.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being too harsh or I'm not being realistic. But I think Di Gregorio should have probably done maybe a little bit more to
on that goal.
Maybe deflect. Maybe get a fingertip to it or something.
Yeah, it's
So on days like this, you misperform, you know?
that's a tough one, man. I mean, he really pinged that to that back corner. I need to get a better look at it, and probably from a different angle when I saw the replay, because the replay didn't even really do it justice for where his placement, where Di Gregorio's positioning was. I need to look at it from a couple angles, but I mean, I think the goals that we're really picking Di Gregorio apart on are pretty tough, right? I mean, I might say, like I said, I mean, they work so hard to get there in that position to shoot, and that's a hell of a shot. In the end, that's all they got. I mean, they didn't have a single big chance created, and we created 18 total attempts for Juve to 4 or 5 for Sporting. I feel like we're unlucky. Is it okay to say that we're unlucky in this game?
Yeah, we were lucky, definitely. I think we overestimated Sporting Lisbon, myself included. I'm 100% guilty of that. I thought we were gonna get smoked, really, and but I mean, far from it. Far from it. I heard Sporting Lisbon has a really bad record against away from home against teams in the top 5 leagues.
Yeah.
I just got that information during the game. So when I heard that, then I calmed down a bit. And then I saw during the game, it was practically justified, because I can see why they don't do well against teams in the top 5 leagues away from home. But
the thing that's nerve-wracking going into this game, the thing that was nerve-wracking that maybe Juventini would have been weary of, is the fact that one of Sporting's strength, and we saw it on their goal, is the fact that they could turn it on you and they could do so quick. But when you're talking about Juve, it's again, are we going to have a rather error-free match? And I'll be honest, I got to say, I think they kept the mistakes to a minimum, and I think it was a pretty clean game from Juve. So that helped us.
Yeah, it was pretty clean. Yeah, we cleaned up the turnovers. We've been improving. We did the same thing with this Cremonese.
Yeah.
Doing it again today. We're really cleaning up those turnovers. And to me, I don't think anybody played a bad game. I'm hearing, the last caller talked about Gatti, and I don't think anybody played a bad game. I wanted to call out Thuram, but I remember he's struggling with his injury.
Yeah, there's something going on there, and still in the end, he's decisive in a big assist leading to that Vlahovic goal. And Vlahovic had a hell of a game. My friend, before we sign off, I got to ask you, who was your man of the match?
My man of the match, I would give it to Vlahovic. Between Vlahovic and Yildiz, but I would give it to Vlahovic because of the consistency, the fact that he's right, and he's proving that he's not just it's not just a one-off. He's growing in confidence. He's getting stuck in he's showing that he can be consistent. So I'll give him that. Just for that reason. Yeah, but man of the match, Vlahovic for me.
All right, man. Well, again, appreciate the call in as always and the support. Thank you, brother. You take care.
Right. Anytime.
Ciao. All right, and this is my God. We got Tal. This is probably going to be the last one. I've got Tal coming in here. I don't have much time. Let's see how Tal's doing. I missed Tal the last time a while ago. Tal, how you doing, brother?
Berto, I'm all right, man. I'm all right. I would have been happier with 3 points.
I hear you.
I'll take what I get at this point.
Yeah, I got to get your thoughts on this game. Let me know. What are you thinking? How are you thinking?
I like that we were able to hold Sporting back. Other than their goal, not many of their attacks really, really concerned me, and even their goal kind of felt like it came out of nowhere. I guess you could argue that Kalulu or McKennie should have stuck a leg out to block that, but that angle is really tough.
Yeah.
That angle is really tough. I liked what I saw from us today going forward. I would really love it if we just one-timed passes instead of taking 500 touches before we pass the ball and let the opposition completely reset.
Yeah.
I have to say, it was a short cameo, but I love what Moretti was doing.
Miretti has always done little things very well, and it's always just been that end product. And this year, we're all waiting to answer the question of, has he cleaned up the final product? He's been missing, obviously, through injury. We got to get this guy some reps, and we got to see, because he can definitely help, because he adds something different out of the middle of the park. He makes it less robust, right?
He definitely is able to shut things down, and his passing is really great. I mean, and also, I know everyone's liking to dog David recently, but I thought he did well. I don't really have any complaints. I mean, you could argue that maybe he should have latched onto that ball from Zagrova, but there was a lot of pace on it, and I don't think he saw it coming.
Yeah. It's tough when you're pulled in. I think he got pulled in even after. So Adzic and Miretti stepped in 83, and I think David was even later than that. He might have been like 85, 86. So it's like,
yeah,
man.
I think he should have come on with them, all three of them together, and he maybe would have had, more of a read of the game.
Yeah.
Those couple more minutes.
Yeah, it was he almost got that header too, and I see some mentions in the chat saying, is it just me, or could he have headed that downwards? But I don't think he could have, because of the trajectory from the cross from Kalulu.
That was an amazing header, just to be able to redirect it onto goal.
Yeah,
That's not easy to begin with.
You could see he kind of had to almost lean back while jumping forward, and it was a very difficult one. Yeah, it's tough. I'm really not upset at anybody. I think this was a good performance from us. I think we're hard done by not to come out with a victory. I'll be quite honest. I think we could have pushed a little more, but
I will also say the refereeing today was absolutely abysmal.
Buddy, when you're asking for Serie A refs, you know it's bad. I would have much preferred Kifi or these mutts running around Italy. This guy was shocking at the start, man. Shocking.
If Thuram gets a yellow card for barely grazing another guy's foot,
yeah,
then Araujo should have been sent off.
Yeah.
If Cambiaso gets a yellow for dissent, half of Sporting should have been sent off.
Yeah, there was...
half the team should have been sent off. I don't understand the inconsistency. I'm all for, if you want to be a hard-nosed ref and you want to be hard on dissent and you want to be hard on certain types of challenges, by all means, but just be consistent about it.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree, man. It's just shocking stuff, but we have to battle through. There was a period there where I didn't like the complaining and whatnot, because he's piss poor, but I mean, let one of your trainers start being the voice there and whatever. Not even Spalletti, because we don't want him getting kicked off the bench or whatever.
It looked like Spalletti was about to get a yellow.
Probably, but it was shocking stuff. But I mean, at the same time, the players gotta keep their heads, and I think they did a good job of reining it in. There was a little period there where it was like, are we getting sucked in? And then after they smartened up, and then they immediately went back at them, and we could have had 2 goals quickly. We ended up getting one, equalizing. Great goal. And Cope Miners, man, holy shit, we spent 60 on an LCB. We didn't even know.
I will say this, is that being a center back, I mean, first off, anyone who looks at, his playing career, he came out of the AZ Alkmaar, out of their academy as a center back. He started his career with them as a center back, only then moved up to a defensive midfielder, and that's when he got the move to Atalanta, if I'm not mistaken. He's capable of it, but something that he does now, which he hasn't done, and I've given him a lot of flack for, is when he was playing in a forward position, he wasn't tracking back at all, ever, and would often leave holes that other teams would exploit. And now that he is playing as a center back and is forced to track back, that's no longer an issue, and he's in the right positions. I have had zero complaints about Coop playing as a left center back, other than the fact that, I think Kelly has probably been our most consistent performer this season.
Yeah. And that's, and I'm kind of, I'm at this thing with Cope Miners where this year hasn't been like as bad, but it's been non-impactful, right? Like you have to make an impact. And this is the thing, like you're on that price tag, you got to make some noise. The thing with this is it's the position very few were actually calling for and saying, hey, why don't you give him a rip there? And I got to say, there's an impact felt there. Like,
I don't have a complaint about it. I mean, like, imagine what a back three of whoever Bremer and Coop would look like.
Yeah, like, I mean, if you have Bremer there in the heart, that's the big one missing there, but the answers could be there for the back three. Kalulu is his best as a right center back for us. Nobody could tell me otherwise. As a center back, no chance in a back four pairing. And as a right back out and out, he lacks in the offensive prowess. So for me, right center back is like the best spot for him because the guy's got value in the fact that whether it's a first minute or the 100th, he's full go. Like he does not stop running. He does not get tired. It's insane. I'm starting to think when it comes to fitness, he's not even human. But
yeah,
like
no, it's unreal what he's.
Cope Miners, he makes an impact simply from the urgency and the passing at the back there. So it's good to see at least we've got something that we can build off with this guy and at least start to get his confidence up. But this one,
it keeps Loka more forward. So now Loka's passes are not going from, our back line to the midfield. They're going from our midfield forward.
Yeah, it's opening some things up, and it's if anything, it's getting those forward guys too. Like a couple times, Yildiz getting on the ball and not having the world in front of them. So it's helping. It's some good things. There's good things there. So I think we're in agreement that it's a shitty result, but it's actually a good performance and something that they could definitely build upon and start going at it. The Derby de la Mole up next, which hasn't been much of a derby. 3 points there. And Bodo Glimt in Champions, you're going to have to win that one. That one has to be 3.
It's going to be tough. It's going to be cold.
Yeah, it's going to be cold. It's going to be brutal. But, hey, you got to deal with it. We got to find a way. That one has to be 3 points. But, yeah.
I got something to propose to you, which,
We're going to wrap up on this one too, Tal, so fire away.
Watching the lives, I know you still have Ajida thinking about Kelly as a left back, and last season's Kelly as a left back, I would agree with you, but this season's Kelly as a left back, I'm not against trying.
No.
The improvements that he's made coming into this season, I think, merit the chance in a back four, especially if, Cambiasso is not fit or whoever we have there isn't good to go.
For me, it's no. It's a no, man. I don't think so. I think when he gets up forward, it's like he scored the goal against Inter. He got a header jumping up in the play and stuff. But for the most part, one of the things you even touched on earlier where you get upset when they're not passing things one time, whatever, like you're talking about extra touches. It's extra touches there, man. Like there's way too many extra touches. If we're talking about offensive prowess, no, I wouldn't do it, man. I think you need somebody like, and Kostic today just kind of put me back into my mind of what I was thinking the whole time, because people that were like, start Kostic again, he played so good against Cream. I'm like, man, I don't have the trust in him. If Spalletti did trust him to play this one, this would be the game where I ultimately make my decision if I have faith in him or not. I'm going to say I'm at the same spot. I just don't trust the guy. I don't think he's good enough or going to be consistent enough. If we're talking about Kelly, no chance. No chance for me as a left wing back if now you want to play Cope Miners left there.
Talking about back four, left back.
Oh, I still wouldn't.
Yeah,
I still wouldn't. I mean, the position that changes everything, and then what you're required to do on the ball and what you're required to do offensively in the left back position in a back four. Not for me. If it's switched, if you were saying you're going to play a back four, but when you're on the ball, it's going to end up being like a back three, so to speak, where he's still left center back. I mean, you could play him there. But for me, like Lloyd Kelly was never going to be like a main number one kind of guy. I mean,
how do you feel about it if we have Cambiasso playing as the right back, and then he's the one going forward and then it transitions to a back three when we're in attack.
Yeah, it depends on how the rest of the lineup's rounded out and what we're doing. I mean, you might be able to get away with it. You could probably get away with that.
I'm not saying in every game, but
yeah.
I think as an option this season, I would trust him a lot more than I did last season.
I'm kind of...
the point that I'm making.
This Cope Miners thing is starting to have me second guess whether or not I think we should go to a back four ultimately after the next international break when we have time to work on it. Like, I'm kind of thinking, second guessing, because I think there's a lot of good things that we are seeing that we could maybe happen, and we're maybe only a tweak or two away from making it happen. But ultimately, I feel like...
If you look at Spalletti's career as a whole, a 3-5-2 is the formation he's played the most.
He's played the most, but the best he's had were 4-3-3s or variations of it.
I'm not arguing the best. I'm arguing the most.
Yeah, that's what he's done the most, but what he's had the best success with and what he succeeded with were all 4-3-3s or variations of it. Roma, in the trophies he won, those Coppa Italias. I think at Zenit he played 3-5-2, but I mean, I'm not taking anything out of Zenit really at all. Napoli was 4-3-3, and it was steady 4-3-3. I just don't want to lose. If you dump Cope Miners into the middle of the park in a 4-3-3, he could still do what he's doing now. He just drops out of the midfield, drops back to be that guy that pushes it while the outside goes. So if it's making me second guess it, I think we could still make it work in a 4-3-3 variation with Cope Miners there and still get guys up top that can really do some damage, because I think we have talented players up top. But hey, there's a lot to discuss. We're going to break it down and hash down like big time in the post-match pod tomorrow with the panel. Tal, absolute pleasure, all right? And great to hear from you, man. It's been too long, but great hearing from you.
Great talking to you too, Berto. I'll be watching the show tomorrow morning.
Appreciate it, brother. Ciao, ciao.
Ciao.
All right, you guys. And again, you guys didn't get in. We might do some Storm the Barn call-ins for tomorrow to get to Storm the Barns. But hey, this one sucks. I'm really pissed off. I feel like we deserve to get a little bit more out of this game. Not so much going. Charles, we'll get to a few last Storm the Barns. Your thoughts on Di Gregorio? Can't help but feel he could have done better with the goal conceded. I disagree. I need to see a better angle of it before I say it, but from what I did see, I wasn't upset with Di Gregorio. And again, I stand firm. They worked their ass off for the goal. They made a lot of clutch passes the whole way through. That guy picked that corner, man. I don't have problems with Di Gregorio on it. Who didn't you like today? I say Chico. Should we find another right winger versus Torino? I really wasn't bothered by Chico's game at all. Yeah. I wasn't bothered by Chico. I got to be honest. I left the first half feeling like I wasn't upset with anybody. I didn't want to make any changes. Thuram was a little frustrating, but I know Thuram's gritting his teeth just to get through these games. So I got to give him a little bit of leeway there. I can't do it. Definitely not Chico. If I had to say there was one player out of there I did not like, I would probably go back to the most silly giveaways from Gatti. Gatti made way too many giveaways. I know McKennie frustrated a lot of people with passing and turnovers and whatnot, but McKennie also worked his bag off and was responsible for winning the ball for a lot of the times that we were going at Sporting. So it's one of those things. You take the good with the bad, but for me, if I had to pick one, probably Gatti still. He's questionable. We might have subbed on the wrong striker in the end. I don't think so. Who are you going to sub? Openda over David? I disagree. Not with a one-man front. I don't think so. That's totally speculative, though. Just my opinion. Of course, you're free to believe that we did sub in the wrong guy. Is what it is. I'd like to see David get more minutes. I'd like to see him get more minutes before many are ready to write this guy off. Don't do it. Or maybe Somebody's going to do it tomorrow on the post-match show. We're going to have a lot of fun. 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. Hope to see you all there. You guys, thank you for a great watch along. You guys are fantastic. Please drop a like. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're so close to 10K. You guys are the best. Thank you. 1-1 draw. We're going to move on to the Derby de la Mola. I will bring you another live watch along, and let's get the victory there so we can have a victory show for the post-match on the weekend, all right? But for now, tomorrow, we'll take a look at Champions League, and we will break down what happens leading into that Derby de la Mola and everything to come. I'm the GOAT. You guys are all GOATs. The AJC Army, second to none. Thank you for your support. As always, no matter what, fino alla fine, Forza Juventus. Today, I believe the old lady was unlucky. I believe we should have won this game. Good performance, though, in my personal opinion. Ciao tutti. Enjoy the rest of your day or evening, depending where you're tuning in from. Ciao, ciao.